Hey, what is happening, guys? SmurfADD here, and today I just want to talk quickly about the gameplay. This is a Kino der Toten 4v4, not 4v4, but 4-person zombies match, where we stay in the first room of Kino. It was a challenge by Action Pack. We did get to round 11, and this is just a little snippet that I'm using for gameplay. But I really don't want to talk about the gameplay too much, as I will point it out in a second, though. I want to talk about Plutonium mixed with the zombies and Element 115. Now, we all know Element 115 is what creates the zombies. There's a meteor that hit in Shinonuma, and all these clues that point to Element 115 being what creates the zombies. But no one really talks about Plutonium, and I did discuss it in my last video, and some people did comment saying below, what are you doing? You're an idiot, you don't know anything about this, you don't know anything about elements and such like that. When obviously they do, I'm just going to quickly discuss it. Element 115 is obviously an element. There's a periodic table, there's all this stuff, and I'm not going to go into detail right now, but let's just say Plutonium is element 94, and it is, I believe, mixed in with the zombies along with element 115. Now, you may be wondering why I think this, and I'm going to explain it to you guys right now. Now, basically, you may be wondering why the zombies' eyes are somewhat of a yellow, not really orange, but a yellowish tint. You're going to see after this dog's round that the zombies, they have like a yellow eyes, and you may be wondering why that is. And some people do say it's because of the Nova 6 crawlers, like the Nova 6. But obviously, they would be like the Nova 6 crawlers. They would have gas coming from them, and when you knife them, or when you did not knife them, or you did not kill them with a ray gun or something like that, then they would explode with gas or something like that that could hurt you and, damage your player. But the normal zombies don't do that, and I always wondered why the zombies' eyes were red. Now, in World at War, it wasn't like this. They were normal eyes, and I believe if you play the classic maps on Black Ops, they still have the normal eyes. But in Black Ops, I don't know why they did it. Well, I have a theory. There's no confirmed reason why they did it. Maybe it was just to add special effects. Maybe it was just to make it look cooler. But they did add it so the zombies had a yellow tint. As you can see, the zombie right here has yellow eyes. Now, basically, I just want to give you a quick history of Element 94, or Plutonium, and it was found in 1941, and that was during World War II. Now, obviously, like I said before, it was not in World War, but in Black Ops. And Black Ops was the Cold War, which doesn't have anything to do with, World War II. That was at a different time. But I want to quickly discuss what plutonium does. People use it in nuclear bombs. It is used in nuclear bombs to destroy stuff, and it was dropped over Nagasaki, Japan, which I talked about in my last video. My last video will be in the description, and it will be a video response to this video, so make sure to go check that video out. I talk more about my theory about where the next map is. But, like I said, plutonium is in nuclear bombs. And if, like I said, was correct, then, the bombs from Moon, they had element 115 in it. But for them to be nuclear like that, for them to be manufactured, they had to have plutonium in them. So what I'm thinking is, there were some workers on the Nazi Party that were working on, there were some workers in the Nazi Party that were working on nuclear bombs for the Nazis to use against, the Americans, and for Japan to use with the Nazis to take over the world. And I think what they did was, the workers, they messed up and they got, plutonium. Somehow the plutonium got them. They didn't have, their chemically designed suits on, so they weren't affected by the chemicals, or the chemistry, I'm sorry. So they got plutonium in their system, and they became infected with plutonium. They got sick. They had to take, the chemical showers, but obviously that didn't work. And then somehow they got element 115 inside of them, and wow, bad snap. Whatever, I'm not gonna stop because I can't do it. But basically, they became zombies, and the plutonium made their eyes like a yellowish color, and that's why their eyes are yellow. Now, what does this mean for Black Ops 2? We may be wondering why it says Black Ops 2 Zombies Info in the title, but because, maybe we're going further in depth. And look at this picture that Jimmy Zelensky just tweeted out. Actually, he didn't tweet it out, I'm sorry, correction on that. Basically, what he did was there's something called a GIF file, GIF, that's how you pronounce it, or a GIF file, whatever you want to call it. And that's how you can have a moving picture on Twitter, like a little animation. You see some people have it, some people have moving animation profile picture on Twitter, and this is what it is. It's basically a minute and a half of his normal profile picture of that little baby with the beard, and then this pops up. For a split second, I was able to get a picture of it. As you can see, he's got the same exact color eyes as the zombies, which obviously means that the plutonium is, affecting the zombie or the little baby or whatever. Obviously, not in real life, but, it's to simulate the plutonium. Now, obviously, like I said, if you go check out my video that I made yesterday, or not yesterday, a couple days ago, It discussed how I believe there will be a map in Nagasaki, Japan, and explains how the zombies have these eyes and how the zombies were basically created. So thank you guys for watching, guys. I definitely appreciate it if you guys could click the subscribe button up above. Make sure to also like and make sure to comment down below about your thoughts on this information, your thoughts about this commentary, and basically what you think all this means, if you guys think my theory is right or not. And also, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could leave me some feedback on the video, what you guys thought of it, like I just said previously. And the last thing I kind of have to say, which is kind of corny, but I really just want to thank you guys for getting me to where I am now. I have a big announcement coming out in a couple weeks, probably about 1 to 2 weeks, basically discussing my channel for you guys. And I just really want to say thank you for getting me where I am. We're at like 670 subscribers, 675 subs, and I couldn't do it without you guys, my loyal subscribers. So I just really want to say thanks to you. And if you guys could follow me on Twitter, I guess that'd be a great thing. You know, you get to see me tweet out my videos if you miss them in the sub box. And I normally just tweet out when I'm mad and stuff, and when I'm looking for people to play with, though. So that's always good. Make sure to follow me on Twitter if you ever want to play with me. Or you can have me on Skype, Smurf with ADHD. Well, I'm out for now, guys. Peace out.